Hey everyone, TomandBunny here, and I know we're getting ready to watch our next video, and if you find this video useful or some of the videos in the past, please do us a favor by booking your travel through us at tomstrips.com or give us a call at 1-800-285-0853 and I can answer any questions and get you booked on your next lifestyle vacation.
Hey everyone, we're TomandBunny coming to you live from the Nashville area, semi-live if you're watching this.
Right.
And we are the host of TomandBunny.com, as well as your host on a lot of our travel that it's coming up.
Yes, so first off, I want to say Happy Valentine's Day.
Well, belated Valentine's Day, because this video will probably come out about a week or so after.
Well, that's okay. It's still Happy Valentine's Day, Tom.
Okay, Happy Valentine's Day. Damn, I'm going to drive that screwdriver.
Yeah. Well, I'm all dressed in red.
You are? How come I'm not?
Well, you don't have any red.
Okay. Bunny dresses me.
Besides, every time I dress you, you always say, we look like Twinkies.
We do. So, we are getting ready to head back to Hedonism Resort in Jamaica. But this time... Okay, so last time we just did the January recap.
Yeah.
And that video we talked about being there for 17 or 18 days. This time we're going back for 21 days.
Yes. And you know what? Before we got to go and have fun and kind of be on vacation, this time we have to work.
This time we do have to work. And if you watched our Tom Broke His You-Know-What video... Currently, we do not have an update as of right this minute during the taping of this video. All I know is the reservoir is completely empty.
Yes.
So there's nothing to go from the reservoir into Little Guy.
So it's going to be...
a long 21 days.
We're going to be just nudists at Hedonism this time.
Well, I have to be.
Me too. Me too.
So one of the things that when we got into the lifestyle, we, everyone sets their ground rules, their boundaries, and we had a laundry list of them. And what we found is too many rules is too many rules. It hinders.
Absolutely it does.
Play. Are you Leonardo DiCaprio? Are you?
Oh, I got a hair.
You got a hair. That doesn't sound good.
Sorry.
Leonardo DiCaprio on the Super Bowl all. They caught him doing a line.
They did. And you had to point it out. It could have just went right through and no one would have noticed.
No. So anyway, they did the CAT scan. All we know right now is the reservoir that we talked about in the video, which I couldn't think of the name for the life of me, but Bunny had to tell me what the name was. It was empty, so that's why the little plunger goes flat, because there's nothing to draw out of the reservoir except nothing.
Exactly.
So we will do another full update video, probably after the surgery, because it's going to go really fast. It's going to go from, they're going to call us with the surgery date, and we're going to find out what they're going to do probably the day of surgery.
Well, he did actually tell you, though, that it's going to be a complete replacement.
Right, but you never know what happens.
I know. Yeah, lots of things can happen.
He did contact insurance, and what he did say is, since I already have it in my body, that the insurance can't refuse it, but they could take a while to approve it.
Right, and they did tell us that it could take up to 2 weeks.
Yeah, Bunny's going to be on the phone with them tomorrow to tell them our travel schedule, because we're that important. And she's going to say, do you know who you're talking to?
Exactly. Jeez, people.
Right, we need this fixed.
You know what? We should tell them to do it for free, because for a sponsorship, because we talk about it all the time.
Somebody asked me last night, did I want an affiliate account with them? And I said, you know what? No. And my main reasoning is the Partners ID necklaces. We do not have an affiliate. We do not get no monetary or nothing from them. We just love their jewelry. Spunk Lube. They send us lube to share around. Partners ID sends us necklaces to give away. It's not like we're selling them. And Motor Bunny, God, we love Motor Bunny. They send us randomly some Motor Bunnies for clubs and different events and stuff like that. No, we aren't giving away Motor Bunnies. No. So before we get flooded with our email.
But just let you know, for the next 4 or 5 months, that Motor Bunny's going to be getting a lot of use.
Should I be jealous of Motor Bunny?
Right.
Are you saying you're going to cheat on me with a Motor Bunny?
You can watch.
I can watch. Can't touch. I can watch. But that's okay. As long as Bunny's happy, I am happy.
Of course. Of course, right? You know what, though, while we're on that subject, and people probably are asking, so can you not do anything?
Well, I didn't want to make this video about my junk.
I think we should.
But we already did a video about my junk. I think people want to hear more about what our upcoming plans are.
All right.
And then we'll talk about my junk and the good, bad, the ugly, the everything when we do the update video, because we need 30 minutes to talk about something. That's what the algorithms say.
All right. So we did try to do the dirty last night.
We did.
It was like we were in high school all over again.
All right, enough with that. We'll talk about the dirty last night on a future podcast, kind of like a clickbait.
There you go. And then that way we can talk about, we'll do it after the surgery scheduled.
And talk about how we overcame certain situations.
Of course. All right, fine. I wanted to talk about your junk.
If you're listening to this on podcast, jump over to YouTube and just search TomandBunny. And if you're on YouTube, you can listen to all of our videos on podcast. You just won't be able to see us or any images we put splash on the screen. Like this one here. Like Tom's trips.
Right, exactly. And it was almost a nip slip, so they definitely want to watch over there anyways.
That would have been good. Would you say call the Inquirer?
Call the Inquirer, yes, yes. So we are actually
I like those dresses too.
Yes, of course
we get a lot of compliments on these dresses. That's why Bunny wears them. That's why Bunny buys them, is because if we get positive feedback, it encourages. We get negative feedback, we just have to block people, and that sucks.
Exactly.
We don't want to block people.
But you know what? I do buy a lot of my dresses on Amazon, so I should start putting them back up.
You should. Mm-hmm. That's how we can make money. Yeah. Go to TomandBunny.com. We'll put an Amazon link up. All you got to do is click on it. You can buy anything. Just click on that link, and then we'll make a penny or two per sale. But if 1 billion people that actually bought something, we might make $1 million.
Really? We would take that much out of Jeff Bezos'
Well, if
pocket?
1 billion people and you divide that down to 1 penny per transaction, I think that's like 1 million.
I think 1 billion people, I think you're really reaching.
Oh, I'm reaching. We're not that popular. I know we got friends and family watching our videos.
Maybe next year.
Maybe next year. If you have a nip slip, maybe. Just maybe.
Right.
I was looking through our Facebook, and there's just a general picture of Bunny standing. We have 3 bars in our dining room. You've seen our bar that was the big backdrop behind us before, but we also have, and if you go to our Facebook, you'll see Bunny standing in front of a bar, and then we have a whiskey keg that's another bar. That image has almost 11,000 likes on it and like 1,000 comments, and it doesn't show nearly what you're showing now.
Well, maybe I have to do the next ones in turtlenecs. You want her to wear turtlenecks? Say yes or no in the yes to turtlenecks or no to turtlenecks in the. I don't want you to look like what's her name? Nikki Haley. She wears a lot of turtlenecks. Or you don't want me to look like a grandma?
I don't want you to look like a grandma.
Oh,
so
fine.
if you love Nikki Haley, nothing wrong with it. It's just I think she'd get more support with a shirt like this.
Especially if she
saying.
bends over a little bit.
Yeah, kind of jiggles them. So, yeah, we're getting ready to head back to Hedonism. They got a new general manager.
They do. I know. We just found out
Today. So it was just posted. There's a Facebook group called Our Favorite Jamaican Vacation Place. And it's a great group. There's like 15, 16, 17,000 members on there. But it's about hedonism. So if you want to know more about hedonism, you can jump on there. Make sure you book with Tom's Trips, though. Keep your loyalty where the videos
go anywhere
come
else.
from.
Don't go anywhere else. Just call me.
So we're going back with 2 events this time and a vacation.
And a vacation, yes.
Woo-wee.
We will definitely need that relaxing vacation after.
I got a hair on my eye now.
See? Came from my nose into your
come from your nose. Because I'm already like, So the first group that we're going to go with is, we're going to go February 22nd.
Yes.
And then we'll be there till March 13th. So that's a long time.
It is a long time. It is a long time.
So February 24th? Starts the Old Fat Guys with Hot Chicks.
Now, let's create a picture. This is not like the Facebook meme of all the big
Old fat guys
on,
that are rich and wealthy, billionaires with yachts and private planes.
And the little skinny, tiny little girls.
Playboy models.
Yeah. That's not this kind of group.
Old fat guys and hot chicks are like me and Bunny.
Yes.
We are a great representation.
We are, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it's all about our ages. I mean, we have people that are as young as early 30s and some that are quite older. But the core group is right in there. And we love to party.
They are the best group. So one of the things, and we shouldn't probably mention this on YouTube because our bosses could be watching it. I gotta tilt my head this way. I don't know why I tilt it this way. But we love the group because we're there, as our company motto is, we show you a good time by having a good time ourselves. So this group is one of the few groups where they've got, 80 plus rooms sold.
We do. It's going to be a very, very big crowd.
So they have a little committee, not a little committee, it's a big chat group, but they have their own committee. Their committee puts on their entertainment, their pool games, the room crawl. Me and Bunny started a room crawl years ago, and they have since taken it over and taken what we started and made it a great thing because we don't have to be involved.
I just have to map it out with the rooms.
Right.
That's all.
And this group is very accepting of everyone. If you are there by yourself, you are welcome into the group. If you're with another group, you're welcome to come party with us. It's not about drawing lines in the sand. It's just about having a great vacation and a great time. And one of the things that the group leaders, yes, there are group leaders, they say is, if any of the guests have issues, normally they would come to me and Bunny, and then we would deal with it. But they like to be hands-on. And so they tell all the guests, you have an issue, you come to them. And then if they can't fix it, they will come to us, and then they expect us to fix it. And you know what? We are so good with that. And they tell their group, we're there to party and have a great time with them because they truly enjoy our company as much as we enjoy theirs. I'm just saying that.
We'll find out next year.
We'll find out next year if we're invited back. So we're going to have just a great time. We're going to
drink beer and eat cheese curds.
Drink beer and eat cheese curds? Just the word cheese curds sound gross.
I know, but a lot of them are from Wisconsin.
I gotta tilt my head this way again.
They're from Wisconsin and Canada, hey?
But now they're all over the world.
Oh, you know the bad part? The bad part about that group?
There's a bad part?
By the time they leave, you would think that I'm from Wisconsin.
Bunny gets the accent. She visits her sister in Oklahoma, and within hours she has an Oklahoma accent. She visits friends in Texas. She's talking about pizza, Winder, all kinds of stuff.
I can adapt.
She adapts too fast.
Good thing that we don't go to New Jersey, huh?
Right. So yeah, they got their own entertainer coming out. The pool games will assist them in everything that they need assistance on. They will have an off-site dinner with 20 people going to Ivan's. If there's room, me and Bunny will go. But if not, me and Bunny, we go all the time. So we'd rather as many people can take advantage of that. And they have their own host.
And because we definitely want everybody to experience different parts of Jamaica too, not just hedonism.
And then the pub crawl. We will definitely be on the pub crawl. We expect, normally we take one bus and about 26 people. And trust me, they're in there pretty tight. This group will need 2 buses, and we'll have probably 60 plus people, and they will be sitting on each other's laps.
And enjoying it.
They're going to be hooting and hollering. They're going to be drinking. We're right now trying to set up a couple cases of beer so they can pregame. And they don't need to pregame because the first bar we're going to, the drinks are $2 each. So
and it's only, well, I guess it is good 10-15 minutes away.
But we will be bringing a whole bunch of koozies.
Now, also, too, they've already kind of got the catamaran situated, too. And we're going to have probably 90 to 100 people signing up
on
for the
catamaran that fits 80.
So I did talk to the catamaran owner when I was there in January, and I told him that I've got a big group coming in, and he said, hey, give me a call if you need 2 catamarans, one for your group and one for the hedonism.
The rest of the resort.
Yeah. He goes, we'll definitely bring in 2 catamarans.
Old Fat Guys will definitely have their own catamaran.
Oh, boy.
And we will be, a lot of times me and Bunny don't go on the catamaran. It's a great adventure, but we work a lot while we're at hedonism, so that's kind of our downtime. Mm-hmm. So when the catamaran goes out at 10:30 in the morning and comes back at 2 in the afternoon, we go to our room and kind of just chill out, watch TV, play on TikTok, and think of future videos.
And then go sit down at the grill and watch people come back.
All drunk, stumbling back over themselves.
But you know what? I'm also there to show you a good time, so on the catamaran...
You're going to be the one showing a good time, because obviously I'm not.
No. They can all try.
They could try. There you go.
You can try.
We could have a contest. Just line the girls up and say who gets it up first wins. Nobody's going to win. But that's the hidden Mickey. We just don't tell them.
Could be like, the girls never came.
And we're okay with this because this is fixable. So it's not, I mean, if it wasn't fixable, we would not be doing videos and I'd be in complete depression, sucking my thumb in my bed, crying myself to sleep every night. I totally
and you know what?
Get that.
With us, as you guys all know, with us, we just like to have fun in life.
Yeah.
And so you know what? You got to be able to roll with the punches.
Right.
And like they said...
You got to be able to roll with the punches, 'cause I'm the punches.
You're the punch. You've been punched.
I've been punched. Remember, I just had hand surgery, too. So she has to do a lot of extra stuff because I can't even pull a big luggage around because I have no strength in the tenderness of my hand.
Can't even open an apple juice bottle.
I can't even open an apple juice bottle. She can barely open it. These things are childproof.
They're the ones that look like the Martinellis. They look like apples. Well, if I were to send that to kindergarten with my kid, they would never be able to get it open.
We'd have to send a pair of channel locks because we actually open them with channel locks out of my toolbox.
I'll tell you. But the following week is our Miss No Swimsuit contest.
Okay, so we started, our original with Tom's Trips was Miss No Swimsuit. Mm-hmm. When we ran a club in California for 20 years, we would send contestants, and our first contestant that we sent, she won Miss No Swimsuit. So that's an ego. Obviously, it wasn't their first Miss No Swimsuit, but Playboy was at Hedonism, so our girl was in Playboy videos and all kinds of stuff. She got really popular back in California.
It was back in the earlier days of Miss No Swimsuit.
Right. So we traveled every year for 6 years, going back to Hedonism specifically for the No Swimsuit. And I was the drunk person that stumbled off the bus from the pub crawl or off the boat coming back for the catamaran. I was the drunk.
We were the sponsors that everybody wanted to have because we were just like, go for it, have fun.
Yep. We told our girl, you know what? There's 10 other resorts and clubs here representing. They're all going to vote for their girl, so don't go for first place. Just be their second place, and the second place could win it. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a hidden secret.
By the way that we do
the point system.
The point system, yeah, absolutely. Second. If you say, just vote for me second, of course you could win.
Yeah, we did have several other girls that came in second and third. Miss Congeniality. So we've had great representation. And then 6 years ago, we decided to quit the nightclub business and go to work for Tom's Trips. And part of our deal was we go to Miss No Swimsuit every year.
Yeah, because that's when all of our friends go too.
Yeah, and all the clubs and
all these friends that we have made throughout all these years, and it's a great reunion every year.
Now keep in mind, if you book any of the 18 group trips that Tom's Trips offers, and I think it's 19 now with Lucky Lovers, most people travel the same time every year. So if you are only able to travel in June, Kasidie Crush, a lot of those people travel the same time. You will make the same relationships that we make every trip, but also like we do at No Swimsuit. And each year you go back, you have a reunion with your current friends that you made previous years, and all of a sudden you are making new friends.
Yeah, you're adding more and more on.
Because like in No Swimsuit, the clubs invite more and more people to come vote for their contestant, so we get to meet theirs. Like On the Border, Justin and Kaylee, their group is a very friendly group, and I'm not singling out anyone else. We love the Corral. The Corral host, now Justin and Kaylee, they have On the Border out of Oklahoma. The Corral, they will be sponsoring the Glow Party. That's one of the biggest events. On the Border is going to sponsor the Wet T-shirt contest.
Oh, are they
you know
really?
That?
No, I did not.
Yeah, because he said, because we take pictures, but we have to have a model release, so everyone has a green wristband. And he says those are by far the best pictures because we don't have to delete so many pictures because we can capture a small area.
Very true.
Where on the Glow Party, we can't tell who's who, so we have to know who's signed or not. On the Catamaran, we delete probably about 90% of the pictures. A lot of the events, we delete a lot of the pictures because if one person did not sign a model release, unfortunately, we don't even blur their faces. We tried to, but we decided we didn't want to do that.
Right. Then we've got Club Sapphire out of Seattle, Washington.
They've had multiple winners, like back-to-back years.
Yeah, we could never get past them when we were with Freedom Acres.
No. Becky, she was a past winner. She'll be there. Kim, she'll be there from the Corral. She was Dee from Sapphire was last year's winner.
Yep, but
so
she'll be
Sapphire
there.
Will have 2 winners there this year.
Sapphire will have 2. Dee will be there. Janice will be back.
Okay.
So we're going to have probably a good 5 or 6 reigning or past Miss...
No Swimsuits. She was going to say Miss FA.
I was.
Because our club was
right
FA.
There.
Almost.
Right there.
I threw you under the bus again.
6.5 years later, I'm still saying Freedom Acres. But no, you got MSV, we've got Trapeze.
Well, we got the new one, Paradise Lakes Resort. And their girl... she's gonna do good because she flew into Paradise Lakes just to compete, and she won it.
Hey, can I say a funny story about MSV?
Sure. As long as they don't hate us for it.
No, he won't. And I'm just going to say his name, Jesse.
Jesse and Jody, they're awesome. He's so laid back, and he has this when I go to take their picture, he has a certain pose where he's kissing her on the cheek, and he has to do that pose every time. So when I do take the picture and he forgets, I remind him of his pose. Signature pose.
I didn't know that he didn't know how to swim.
Oh, that's right.
And Glow Party is my night to let loose and cut up and have a good time. So it was probably, got about 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. It was hot, and I was like, hey, and it's on the pool deck.
Let's go skinny dipping.
I'm like, hey, Jesse, let's go skinny dipping. And he goes, what? I said, yeah, we're all going to jump down and, strip down and go swimming. And he goes,
okay.
Okay. And I'm like, it's okay. There's going to be other people. So
she thought he was just being shy.
So we both stripped down, jumped in the water. His wife didn't strip down. She just jumped in with her clothes on. And then somebody else jumped in, and she's like, he doesn't know how to swim. I felt so, I can laugh about it now, but I felt horrible at the time.
Right. So we had a few people jump in to save him. But you know what? He was having a good time.
Of course. I've always got to be in there to kind of stir it up a little bit.
Our boss, we'll keep his name off. He's usually the first to jump in the pool during what's the nude fashion show?
Yeah.
So he'll usually jump in the pool right after the nude fashion show.
He did jump in the pool that night too. And his wife kind of got upset. She goes, I thought I said that you weren't, no swimming tonight. And he's like, well, Bunny started it. And then we had to save Jesse.
So Miss No Swimsuit has some great events. So let's just go through we have 8.
We have 8 contestants this year.
8 contestants representing. We have trapeze from Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
They also have a trapeze in Fort Lauderdale. We have Nadia Nollins.
Yes,
Stacy is representing Nadia Nollins. We have On the Border.
Yep.
We have the Corral.
Yep.
We have Paradise Lakes Resort.
Yes. We have Club Sapphire.
Club Sapphire.
We've got Marshag's Venus.
Marshag's Venus.
Oh my goodness. Who am I forgetting?
Look on your phone.
Hold on.
We get some new ones every year, and we're just shooting from the hip. We didn't have a document printed in front of us, so forgive us.
Forgive us, because it's probably going to be somebody that I always remember. And
it's right here, contestants.
Corral. Duh.
We've been mentioning the Corral the whole time.
Oh, Vibe. We
Vibe.
forgot Vibe.
Okay, so Vibe wasn't there last year.
No, that's
they've
why.
been there several years before, and they weren't there last year, and they are coming this year. So yes, Vibe. Vibe is a club out of Nashville, and it's a hotel takeover. Yeah. They literally sell out of 2 hotels within minutes. It's worse than Ticketmaster and Taylor Swift.
And we're not talking 10 minutes. We're talking under 5.
Right. So even if we did promotional videos for them, it doesn't guarantee we would even get a room.
No. But so that's, it's just...
Well, some of the events.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to say, it's just, that's, all the girls. What we do, we're going to have the new fashion show. And we will take over the main pool deck.
Right.
And we do a pool party up there during the afternoon. Then we do the nude fashion show. The girls...
And what do they do?
So they are nude.
They might wear a necklace from Partners ID.
Some of them wear like little types of body jewelry.
Or shoes.
Yeah, we tell them to wear shoes because that
kind of makes them look sexy.
Yeah, and anything. I mean, On the Border, Kaylee, when she ran, she did.
That's our buzzer to say, "Shut up! It's 30 minutes deep."
She did really cute. She had like headphones on, and she had a fanny pack, and she just danced around like she was
the 80s.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then
So
we
just
have
certain type things like that.
we have another event called Anything But Clothes, and that's where the contestants it was cute. We were at Paradise Lakes, and I was explaining Anything But Clothes, and I was explaining something that happened 10 years ago. And I said, this girl came out with sponges and rags and air fresheners and all kinds of stuff taped to her body, and she came out to the song At the Car Wash.
Yeah.
And I was explaining, because that's my best way of explaining Anything But Clothes. And the girl that did that was competing.
She goes, that was me.
That was me. And I'm like, oh my God, you're from Canada. Now she's from Florida.
Yeah.
But she was from Canada.
So, they'll put together their outfit with anything but clothes. And then they try to dance to a song that kind of matches it.
Right. So we have the Glow Party. And like I said, the Corral will be sponsoring the Glow Party. They bring out tables full of glow stuff. This isn't cheap, people. We had in the past, people were sponsoring the Glow Party. They were so hardcore, they would take almost like a GoFundMe at their club. They would spend $5,000 on just glow cups, glow glasses, glow bracelets, glow everything, and just give it all out within 30, 40 minutes. Right. And now the Corral has stepped up to do it, and I don't even want to know what their budget is.
No. And then we will have one or two that will sponsor the catamarans, because we actually will take 2 catamarans out.
Yes.
And
so two usually, 4 representatives will be on one catamaran and 4 representatives will be on the other. They will be packed. Right now, I don't even know if me and Bunny are going to be on the catamarans, but we do know our entertainers will be on each catamaran.
Yeah, so we'll have one entertainer on each catamaran that will keep that party going.
Right. Now you got me rubbing my nose.
See what happens? And then they have, of course, you got to do a wet. You got to do a wet T-shirt contest.
We're doing the wet T-shirt that's on the border.
And then, you obviously know what a wet T-shirt contest is.
Right.
And then during Thursday night, when they have the talent show, each one of the contestants has to do some type of a talent on the talent.
I videotape those. So I do, or not videotape it, so I record those. And but I only record our contestants, and they're the only ones on stage. And if they bring anyone up on stage, they have to have a model release. On. There also is it's the video music down by the Prude Pool.
Oh yeah, we do that on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and that's going to be sponsored by Paradise Lakes Resort, because that is a great way, because it's at a bar, at a pool, on the beach, so it's really a good resort setting.
We do video.
And we do video music.
Video music down there.
Yep.
And then on Friday, while everybody is voting for their...
Well, one will sponsor a pool party at the nude pool.
Yeah.
So they, I don't know what club, we don't know what all the sponsors are doing yet, except for a couple, because it got slipped out. So they're getting slipped out right here. But at the nude pool, they will sponsor the games, and they'll dictate the music, and they'll give away all their swag from their club or resort.
And that's the great thing, is because they're trying to win your votes.
Yes. You are, so if you book with Tom's Trips, you are one of the judges, and you pick 3 contestants. So the last day, Friday, is when the voting begins.
The voting begins, and while the voting is going on, all of the husbands or the boyfriends, they have to compete in what we call our man in motion.
Right.
Basically, it started off where the men had to get up there and dance and see what the girls are going through. And it's kind of evolved into a drag show.
Yeah, it has. It's a fun thing, though. They're having, a lot of them get shy, and they're having a blast.
But what's funny is it
brings them out of their shell.
It does. A lot of them will wear their wives or their girlfriends'
I keep looking at your hoo-haws.
One of their costumes that they've worn throughout the week. So it makes it really fun.
And I was a man in motion one time because a contestant was there by herself and didn't have anyone. So I stepped up to the game. We heard our bosses say, "Tom will do it." And we were way away, and I heard it, and I'm deaf. And so he said it loud, so they must have seen us over there.
They've seen us coming up, yeah.
So we walk over, and they're like, we need you to step up. We need you to do the man in motion. I didn't even know what it was. And I'm like, okay.
Okay, I'll do it. and then we got Jim to do it with you, too.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody else, yeah.
Yep, that was fun.
I think it's a rite of passage.
It is. This time we'll have to get Jerry to do it.
I think so. I definitely think Jerry needs to do it.
Because we know Jeremy did it.
Yeah. He did the whole stripper moves and everything.
Right, but Jerry, I think Jerry needs to do it. Because he has the dance moves.
He does.
So we'll
talk about Jerry on the cruise ship another time.
Because I think there is one contestant that doesn't have somebody willing to do it.
We'll see.
So we'll throw his name under the bus. So while the Man in Motion's happening, all the voting's taking place. And then when we go in, we count all the votes, 1, 2, and 3. And each one gets so many points. I think 1 gets 5 points, 2 gets 3 points, and third place gets 1 point or something like that. And that's how someone who gets more second place can win overall. Mm-hmm. So we count them, and then we have a Jamaican from the resort account for all of our votes to verify that indeed they are accurate and true.
So that's our accounting system.
Yes. But now, just so you know, if you watch this far, 2024 sold out. Mm-hmm. And so
it's been sold out for a while now.
So I have put up, and you can see a lot of the pictures. They're older. I got to update the site, but go to NoSwimsuit.com. And I have pictures, and there's links to book there. Or you can go to TomsTrips.com, and you can click on No Swimsuit under group trips. Mm-hmm. But also Old Fat Guys.
Yes.
But either one, they're 2 amazing weeks. And a lot of people will book Old Fat Guys in 3 or 4 days into No Swimsuit. And there's people that will book all of No Swimsuit and backdate a couple days into Old Fat Guys, because Old Fat Guys and Hot Chicks is such a great group that they want that crossover.
Well, and the Old Fat Guys, they like to book somewhat in too, because then they get to vote before they leave. So you don't have to just vote on Friday. If you're there for part of the week and you're leaving early, you still get early voting.
Yes, all you got to do is let one of us know that you're leaving on a certain day, and we'll get you a ballot. Mm-hmm. And we'll tuck it away, and we'll add it to the rest of the ballots on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then after that, we're going to, what is it?
Grand
Lido, which is directly across the street. And this hotel is a very upscale 5-star mm-hmm. resort. So we got several rooms, and we got a swim-up room. It has a butler. Woohoo! If you want to go somewhere, you can call a golf cart to come pick you up. Apparently, other people didn't know about the golf cart. But we heard about it, so we will definitely use that. And they have all kinds of restaurants and everything. Tom's Trips does not book Grand Lido. We're just going there for a company meeting, I think.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to call it.
We have to discuss, what happened this year.
Right.
What we can do next year.
What we could do better next year.
Yes.
So, but Grand Lido has like 5 different areas, and we're in the adult-only clothing optional area. So we can pretty much do whatever we want because we got all the rooms in that area.
We do. But it's just a vacation for us.
Right. I mean, we're there not to work. I'm not there to take pictures and anything. Just have a good time.
Exactly.
How much time are we at?
We are way past, babe. We are 39 minutes.
Oh, my God.
Sorry.
So that is what we have coming up. Sorry we talked so long. Sorry about Bunny's dress. It should be a turtleneck. Remember, in the comments, write yes turtleneck or no to turtleneck. And whatever you guys vote on is what she's wearing.
Yeah.
Well, not in the next few videos because we're going to do another couple videos before we leave. It will be after we come back.
So, you know, I was just looking at pictures of Brittany Mahomes and all of them. They can wear these dresses, but when I wear them, people are like, you shouldn't be wearing that dress.
You're too old for that. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I like it. I still stare. 39 years later.
Yes.
I still stare.
All right. Well, we're going to wrap this one up.
Yeah, because we got to do some just the tip videos.
Yeah.
We're going to talk about how you can...
No, we're not. They got to watch it.
They got to watch it. All right, so look for the big green screens with the flying condom, just the tip travel advice.
Yes. So until next time.
We'll see you there.
No, you need to book.
You need to book.
Go to tomstrips.com or 1-800-285-0853 and you can talk to me.
Yes, Bunny actually answers the phone. Now, if it goes to voicemail, our boss gets those and she usually kicks them back to Bunny. Or if you leave a message saying, hey, I wanted to book with Bunny, she will definitely kick that one back because Bunny only makes commission.
Exactly. So follow us on Twitter.
Instagram. Just search Tom and Bunny just as it's sitting there on the screen.
We keep it easy.
Keep it easy.
All right.
All right.
So now we can. See you
Bye-bye.
next time.